All right, let's talk about it. One of my favorite fighters, Errol Spence Jr. I'm disappointed in the news I'm hearing about him not paying Derrick James after the Terrence Crawford fight, right? And I'm hearing that Derrick James has even come to the point to where he's about to take legal action against Errol Spence for not being paid for the Terrence Crawford fight, which he made a lot of money in that fight, right? But I'm going to give my breakdown to why I believe this is happening. Errol Spence may feel like he doesn't deserve to be paid. When watching that fight, we didn't see Derrick James giving too much advice, he wasn't coaching Errol Spence as he usually does during the fight. He wasn't telling him the too many adjustments to make against Terrence Crawford. Earl kind of seemed like he was, us who watch boxing, we know Earl seemed like he was out there by himself. Not saying, taking nothing away from the champ, Crawford, you know what I mean? But we're usually seeing him being coached. And if you know boxing, you know the adjustments in your corner can change the fight because they can see what you can't see. But I believe because of the run that Errol Spence was having before he was defeated by Terrence Crawford, Derrick James getting trainer of the year. He got a undisputed champion in Charlo at 154, and then you got Errol Spence, a 3-belt holder at 147, big dog of the division before he fought Terrence Crawford. Derrick James gets trainer of the year. So what happens is other big name fighters come, and want to be trained by him. So he ended up getting Anthony Joshua in his camp that he was working with. Frank Martin that's about to fight Tank Davis, I believe, in June. And he also got the controversial Ryan Garcia. So I do believe his focus was not just on the champ, on Errol Spence no more. He had other directions he had to go in which he should, because he earned his coaching skills, earned him a place to where he should be able to work with multiple fighters. Some coaches cannot handle this, though. We've seen, I believe, Cunningham go through it, where his camps used to work until he started getting all these big name fighters, and then they started getting their ass kicked. You know what I mean? So I think sometime, even with Rick Crawford and Bomac, there's gonna come a point to where, these guys are gonna want to get trained by Bomac, these big names, because Crawford does so well. So they want to come and see if, can we get a little bit of that water y'all passing out over there? And that's how the game go. But basically, Earl probably feel like Derrick James didn't put as much into him for this fight as he should have, because his attention was kind of had to be spread out amongst other big name fighters, right? And yeah, they're usually a good combination. Earl don't look like he properly prepared for Terrence Crawford. He didn't look conditioned for Terrence Crawford. He just looked bad all the way around the board and went in there and got dog walked, the one-sided ass whooping. So he probably is looking back at the whole situation leading up to the fight, how his camp went, the adjustments in the corner, and being able to look at his fight for himself on video, and he probably feel like Derrick James did not deserve to get paid. So, in my opinion, though, you don't call the employee to come to work, let him clock in, let him do the whole shift, and then say, fuck that, I don't like the way you worked, I'm not paying you. No, you pay the employee, and then you let him know this is his last check. We're not satisfied with your work ethic, and we want to go with somebody else. You let him go. You pay him and let him go. But you don't make a decision after he's already clocked in and did the shift to not pay. That's bullshit. So shout out to a great coach, Derrick James. Shout out to Errol Spence. Hopefully y'all can come together and work it out. Hopefully it doesn't have to be something, a big drama show in the media. Maybe maybe Derrick James can get paid, and they both can go their ways in this boxing world and still both find success without no bad blood being out there. That's my take on that. And I'll be back with another one. Holla at your boy.